Hey everybody, it is Tuesday and it's 2 o'clock. So that means it is time for Top 5 Tuesday. And I am your host, Kate Dillon, and I have some fun announcements to share with you, I guess, this week. And let's start off with talking about our live giveaway. What we're giving away this week and is our Crate Insider hat and because that's not enough. Well, it is enough, but and on top of it, I'm also giving you a pair of koozies. So Crate Insider hat and a pair of koozies. Because I want to tell you about today is actually it's some information that you guys would really appreciate is I've had people call and ask, like, where do you get your hats done? And so I have to tell you about the person that I get our hats from because she's really awesome. Her name is Melanie Trimper, and Melanie is connected with Jones Racing Products. She does their marketing over there, and she also has her own company where she does the embroidery, which what really reminded me is I just got some new shirts. So, I mean, I just make these for me. Of course, I sell the t-shirts, but I just get the embroidery ones for myself because, I don't know, I like collared shirts, and I don't mean to be a snob, but I kind of am, and it is what it is. So anyway, Melanie does my embroidery work. So she does my shirts, she does my hats, and she also does like the koozies. She does a lot of promotional gear. So yeah, especially like FK rod ends. I know she does their hot hats. We kind of copied the same style that FK uses because we love them. And I just really wanted to connect you guys with Melanie if that's some work that you want to do. In addition to doing Jones Racing Products and the embroidery work, she also has her website. She's really into the equestrian scene, and so she does work with equestrian wear, and her website is the Posh Pony Boutique. But I am just going to go ahead and drop a link into the comments. I'm going to try something new. I don't usually do this. I usually wait till the end, but this time I'm going to drop a comment in there so you can see. I don't know. It's like, okay, it's not letting me drop her email. So actually, I'm just going to write it down because that's why I got this. I got this because it was, back to school, and that way it's easy to write whatever I want, even if Facebook doesn't want me to. So her email address is super easy. It's just Melanie and I've got to see if I can fit all this on there. Melanie at mmtcommunications.com. So communications.com, MMT Communications. Anyway, that's who. So if you wanted to screenshot that or anything like that, she's fantastic to work with. She's been doing all my stuff ever since I started Crate Insider, and just love working with her. And that brings me to another point. We've actually worked together on some other stuff too. So she and I worked together on helping with her website for the Posh Pony Boutique, and hopefully that link showed up. I don't even know. It's like if Facebook hates me sometimes. I tried to drop a link in there. Oh, I guess it kind of did. I don't know. Maybe it didn't. It did not do that. Let me see. You can find her website, and I'm going to see if I can oh, she's got it in there. So thank you, Melanie. Thanks for dropping that link. But I'm going to just spend a moment for shameless self-promotion here for just a moment, and if you guys can bear with me. Truth is, I know a lot of you guys have businesses of your own where you sell physical products, and I've worked with several of the companies in our industry, and then with Melanie as well, and working on building online stores. And honestly, having an online store has changed my life, and that I can wake up in the morning and there's orders sitting there. We've never lived in a more amazing time than right now. And so what I'm doing is I have just created a course to teach people how to do e-commerce on their own, so you don't necessarily have to hire like a web guy. I have lots of stories about how that's a bad idea. And so I'm doing a couple of free trainings. One of them is today, and then one of them is on Thursday. I may do some more next week. So if you can't make the times, just let me know. But I'm going to go ahead and drop these links in there. And it's a different kind of training than just a regular Facebook Live. So it's because I want to do it so that I can do screen shares and add slides. And so you can see some examples. And in fact, if you've ever wanted to know how I became the girl who sells race car parts, that's a story that I'm going to be talking about in there, because I know a little bit more in detail so you can really see how that all happened. It was an interesting journey, to say the least. And so I'm here to share that journey. And then back to what we're giving away. We're giving away the hat and the pair of koozies. And all you need to do in order to win these is just leave a comment. You can say hi, you can leave an emoticon. I forgot to say that in the beginning. If you've got any questions, I'll be taking a look at questions as well. But at the end of this video, I'll bring up random number generator. I will pop in the number of comments. Obviously, any that are mine, I will exclude. So you don't. I'm not going to win this. I'm giving this away today. But at the end of this video, I'll use random number generator and find a winner, and then I'll send that stuff out to you. So those are my big announcements for the week. I just really wanted you guys to know about that promo gear and what you can do, and connect you guys with Melanie, because she is just awesome. But with that, we can jump straight into Top 5 Tuesday. So in the number 5 spot here, I mean, I've got like notes everywhere, but our number 5 spot, I knew as soon as we got these back in stock, they would be making it to Top 5 Tuesday. And that is our NGK spark plugs. And yes, we sell them in sets of 8. I'm sure they work in about any small block Chevy, but I say that these are for 602s and 604s because they work fantastic. We've tried lots of different spark plugs, and even when we couldn't get these for most of the summer, I just said, get them at O'Reilly's. I mean, but honestly, my price is better. So these come as a set of 8 for $22.32. And that is in the number 5 spot. Next up in the number 4 spot. Oh yeah. And I was going to try to do this. I'm always trying something new. So let's see if I can drop this link in here. Normally I wait till the end, but you know, what the heck? I'm just going to go ahead and do it while we're here. So there is number 5 is the NGK spark plugs. In the number 4 spot, we were just talking about Jones Racing Products. And this is one of our most popular products right here. This is our Jones Racing Products. It's our front drive kit, and it's meant for the crank to the water pump. You can see, I mean, they got this great picture right here on the front. That part number is at 1035-S-CE, and that this system here runs 22617, and it works with a number of water pumps. And we've used it with like the Stewart, we've used it with the Edelbrock, Jones has one. So we've used it with a number of those short style water pumps, and that is in the number 4 spot, the Jones front drive kit. And in case I didn't say, I think I did, but half the time I forget to tell you guys the prices, but that one runs $226.17. So I'm going to drop that. Oh, look at that. There we go. Hey, this is working. Love it when things work. Love technology. Love it better when it works. All right, number 3, in our number 3 spot this week, if I count the right number of fingers, this is one of my favorite products. If you guys watch Top 5 Tuesday, you know I love the tools from LSM Racing Products, and I love to show how they come in these boxes with the nice foam lining, and they're pretty. And to this day, this is still our most watched video on our YouTube channel, and this is our LSM valve spring changer. And now you can order this too, so you could just use it with a wrench here at the top. You know, I guess we could probably, one of these days I'll have to pull one of those wrenches down and see which one of them actually works. I don't really know. It would be trial and error. I'm just telling you, it would be trial and error for me. Otherwise, they also offer a speed handle. So it kind of goes in the center, and then it's got a little knob, and you can turn it. And I believe the speed handle is $59 extra, which you have that option when you're ordering this online. And this valve spring changer, it runs $212.98. It's all American made. It's that T6061 aluminum, so it's heavy duty, hardcore, anodized. I mean, just a beautiful piece. But more than that, I mean, it's incredibly effective. So I have yet to have one person ever say, "Ooh, gosh, I wish I didn't order that." No, they tell their friends, and then their friends order them, because it's just a wonderful piece that you'll probably have for a lifetime, to be perfectly honest, unless you like start a valve spring changing business, I would guess. Even then, I don't know if you'd wear it out. I mean, I don't know how you could wear it out, but oh, look at all the hearts and the likes and the, man, I'm loving you guys today. Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna drop the link right there. All right, so that brings us to the number 2 spot this week. Another favorite, another new favorite right here. is our 17-inch race fan. I knew these were going to be hot. I'm so glad. I mean, thank you, huge thank you to Race Fan for believing in believing in the idea that a 17-inch fan was going to be a good idea. I mean, just beautiful construction. Again, it is that heavy duty aluminum hub right here. I don't have the bolts in it because it's more fun when I can put them on a video and then like take the blades out and show you guys how these work. And it's fun. The one thing to remember when you're doing a 4-blade, which the 4-blade is the most popular, you can have up to 6 blades on this. You can do it as a 2-blade, you can do it as a 3-blade, a 4-blade, or a 6-blade, and you put them together yourself. But the one thing that you want to look at is when you're doing a 4-blade, see how there's one hole here and one hole here? And then on the opposite side, there's 2 holes and 2 holes. So that's just something to keep in mind when you're putting them together, that you're like, well, why is there not the same number of holes, spacing in between? And I'm just like pointing that out because it took me a minute to like look at a picture when I first got these. Actually, when I first got 19-inch ones, a couple of years ago, whatever. But the 17 inches are really so brand new. We've had them for, gosh, I don't know, 3 weeks or something, and they're making it to the top 5 every week. But these composite blades, I mean, it's just so nice that you've got the interchangeability, and if you crack one or break it or whatever, then you can just replace a blade. So pretty cool deal. I'll run down on the prices. Now this is the 4-blade, so this would run $265. But if you wanted to go with a 2-blade, they run $170. A 3-blade runs $217.50. Or if you want all 6 blades on this, it runs $360. The prices are the same whether you've got a 17-inch fan or a 19-inch fan. The prices are the same, so that'll just translate. And what I'm going to do for dropping that link is I'm just going to take you to the page with all of the race fan stuff. I guess I kind of need a hand here. And there we go. So drop this link in there just like that. So there's our number 2 spot is our 17-inch race fan. So great choice. A lot of happy customers with that one. And that brings us to the top spot this week. And the top spot, I didn't bring the whole thing in, I just brought an example. And our top spot this week is our cases of Klotz oil. So we love the Klotz oil. It's a 1040. It's fully synthetic. We've had nothing but great results with it. It's great for horsepower. It's great for longevity and for protecting your engine. You don't need any additives with it. Just a fantastic oil. And these come in a case of 10. And in that case, they run $139.90 for a full case. Now, we also sell it. You can buy it by the quart. You can buy it in our oil change kits where we've got 7 quarts and an oil filter. And truthfully, I just made it so that the prices are all exactly the same. So if you take that $139.90 divided by 10, it's like wow, $13.99 a quart. Wow, I was bad at math for a second there. I'm usually pretty decent with math, but it's $13.99 a quart. I don't care how you buy it. I don't give I'd rather just give you what you need for the same price regardless. And so anyway, Klotz oil, we love it. Oh, and I got to drop that link right over here. So let me copy that over here and we will paste it. So I don't know, you guys have to let me know. I mean, if you're liking this kind of copying and pasting, if you're like seeing the links, while I'm talking, or if you'd rather just see them at the end, I'd love to know. I mean, this is your show. The show is for you to give you the information. I'm going to take a quick look at the comments. Oh, and I see from Mark, he says, I make hats look good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Lots of highs in here and thumbs ups. So loving that. And let's see. Dry beads are great. I'm not sure what that means, but it's test day. Yes, it is. I'm always testing something. I'm always experimenting. And, it's always for trying to make things better. So that's enjoy the time. Oh yeah. And someone is mentioning that the blades, they're $40 to replace them. So it's nice that you can, and that you don't have to buy an entirely new fan if you want to replace the blades. So that's pretty cool. And yes, and you bolt the blades in. I just didn't bring the hardware. And the hardware is, it's pretty stout. So I end up having to use the back of my hand or a mallet to get the hardware in. And so that's why I didn't bolt the hardware in. So yeah, they don't snap in place. You do use the hardware, and it's a bolt and 2 washers and a nut to to put these in, and so they're very, very sturdy once you get them all together. So does the oil have Teflon in it is a question. Not that I'm aware of. Let's see, it's that Esterlin line, 100% pure synthetic. I don't know. I've not had that question before. No one's ever asked me if it has Teflon in it. So I don't know the answer to that question, but it is fully synthetic. And let's see here. Any other questions? Oh, good. The link. Somebody likes the links. Well, good deal. So we've got several comments here. So I'm going to jump on over to random number generator. And like I told you, if one of my comments comes up, I'm just going to go to the next one is pretty much what's going to happen. So I have some counting to do. So we've got 32. So Marshall Jones. So Marshall, you are our winner. And then I'm just going to answer your question here too. So do you have the TR6 and NGK plugs? No, I do not. I only have the R5724-8s because they're the ones that we found that have that perform the best out of anything we've tried. And so that's why we just carry that one plug. I've been asked that. So we're planning on doing some more spark plug testing this over the winter or when we can. Just been crazy busy. It's been one of those years. I would say it's the summer, but it's been all of 2018. So there's that. So Marshall, if you could please send me a private message with your address, and I will send you your hat and your pair of koozies. And I thank each and every one of you for watching. I really look forward to seeing some of you in my training this afternoon or on Thursday. I'd love to have you sign up and help you guys get your own online stores going. I mean, I hope you're not competing with me. That would kind of suck, but I guess it is what it is. This training is open for anybody. It's totally free, so you can check it out. But thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week, Tuesday at 2 o'clock for Top 5 Tuesday.